Up. Hello, hello.
Hey,
How are you, Gavin?
I'm great, and you? What's up, Laurent?
Yep. Pretty good, pretty good. A bit tired. I think I worked until 2 a.m. yesterday, so a
Wow.
bit fucked up this morning, but yeah, I wanted to get some stuff done, so
What
yeah, I'm
what were
happy.
you working on? Can you share that with us?
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Yeah, so right now we are scaling the distribution strategy on TikTok. Yeah, we've been working with creators of TikTok, and it's been working really, really well for us. And so yeah, now it's a matter of scaling it, right? So trying to sign as many creators as possible. And so yeah, I'm hiring actually people who's gonna help me recruit those creators because there's it just takes too much time
Yeah.
to screen the creators, to contact them. And so yeah, I was doing the training video for those people because there is one starting today and we have two more tomorrow. So three people in total, and yeah, I need to train them. So I made the videos that it kind of explain everything. So yeah, that was
Nice.
that.
Yeah. Also, for context, for people who might not know Focus Tree, we basically discovered a way to really scale our app and onboard a lot of people to StarkNet. In the past 2 months, we onboarded 350,000 new users. So it's
Yeah,
pretty insane. Right now, you might not feel it because we don't have much on-chain stuff going on, but that's one of the objective of the quarter is to deploy the second version of the wallet. So you guys will all have a wallet. We're gonna cover the gas fees for you. You're gonna be able to do a lot of on-chain stuff very easily from your Focus Tree app. And maybe I can tease it, but if you really like your Bravos or your Argent wallet, you might be able to use that in the future. So yeah, that's what we're working on. I hope you enjoyed that.
yeah, definitely, definitely. I mean, yeah, that's one of the big objective. Yeah, I think we are one of the few apps that are able to bring so many people outside of crypto into the world of crypto, and now it's just a matter of putting them on chain. But yeah, I mean, we have the distribution strategy that is working really, really well. People are getting happier and happier with the product. The retention is going up as well. I'm not sure. I mean, probably not going to share the exact number here. I
Yeah.
don't want the competitor to know about this. Usually, apps never share the retention because it's very crucial. But yeah, it's going up because we're implementing a lot of bug fixing, just making the feature better. Not really adding features, but it's
Yeah.
more like making the product better, right?
Maybe I can roughly explain what we've been doing in the past 2 weeks because I didn't write a build-in public post, so might be a good idea.
Cool.
Uh,
Yeah.
so basically, we were really focused. So during holidays, you might have noticed we had really shitty bugs going on. So the first week when we came back was dedicated to really make sure we solve all those bugs because we lost so many users because of them.
Yeah.
It's really bad for the brand as well. So that was one thing we were focused on. Another thing is we shipped the Focus together. I think you guys tried it, and now it works really well. A lot of people enjoy it, they invite their friends, and it's also an amazing way for us to grow because you invite your friends. What else? We also improved, so it's not something you guys might see, but we improved what we call our feedbacks channels. So basically we ask
Yep.
you to review the app, we ask you the NPS, so basically if you would recommend the app, and also if you would be disappointed if Focus 3 disappeared. So all those scores that help us know if we move in the right direction or not, and we really improved them. And now it's more clear when we ship features, like if it's really moving the needle, if you guys love it or not. And I think one of the big learning of the past week is actually we were targeting college students, but we realized actually we are targeting high school students. So that was a big learning. We got like 80% of our users are actually high schoolers, and maybe you don't know, but we work with a famous guy called Nikita Bier, and he always told us like iScooters are amazing because those guys they share apps, and that's the way apps become viral and spread really fast, like Snapchat and BeReal and this kind of app. So it's really encouraging to share that.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Yeah, I don't know if we can talk more about Nikita, but why not? There is one interesting question that someone asked. I mean, it's not really a question. I feel it's more like a comment and a criticism. If you want 100K user, what? Why don't you do anything to get them to come? I guess that's the point. Well, first of all, you can say hello and be polite. I always love the rudeness of some Web3 users, like just. But anyway, but yeah, to answer your question, we do a lot of things. It's just that we are less active on Twitter because that's not where our target audience is. But we are very active on TikTok and now on Instagram. We are making content every day, actually dozen of content sometimes per day, so and it's getting a lot of attention, and yeah, we are definitely build a lot of brand recognition there. But it's true that on X we communicate maybe a bit less. Any comment on this, Gavin?
No, I think it's normal. The way we see it is okay. This is not a financial advice, all this stuff. But the way we see it is, you guys are more like our OG community, more like investors because you were early, and if we win, you win. So that's how we see it. And but it's not our real users, because on X you find a lot of males, and we figured out most of our users are females. Second, the age target is wrong. Like most iSchoolers, they just use TikTok, Instagram. So sorry to tell you that, guys. If you're on X, you're probably a weirdo like us, like tech bros, crypto bros, but it's like, I don't know, not even 10% of the people on Earth, they're not even on X. So we're strange, guys. So yeah, X is great if you want to target crypto natives. But if you want to target normies, you need to go to where they are, meaning TikTok, Instagram. So so the only way we want to use X is really to report back to you guys, so you can know what we're doing, our strategy, our big wins. Yeah, so how we use it.
Yeah, exactly. Communicate with the OG and the crypto people, but yeah, our focus is really to grow the user base, and this user base is definitely not on X for sure. That we know because we ask, and we never found any of our user on X. So I think that explains. So that's why we communicate a bit less because we're so focused on TikTok. We cannot be everywhere. It's a lot of work.
We have people like who really use Focus 3 for what it is, and that are on X, but it's really a minority. So
yeah, it's like 1%, even less. Yeah, for sure. Definitely. Yeah, I mean, what else? How do you see the beginning of the year?
Yeah, so like I said, it's strange because Focus 3 is a team where we always ship something new. So for you it might be invisible because we've been really focused on the onboarding. So if you already signed up, you probably didn't notice. But if you want to log out and sign up with another account, you will realize how much work we've done on this side, and that's why we were able to grow that fast. Right now we have top tier onboarding conversion rate, so it doesn't mean anything to most of you guys, but what you must understand is we finally, after months of iteration, we are among the top mobile app in terms of onboarding and the way we convert people, new users. So it's really encouraging. So that was our focus. And we also, you guys noticed the feed. So the feed is just a first version. Of course, it's not perfect. Of course, it's quite bad right now, but it has so much potential. Why? If you don't know, just do some research about Strava. Strava is the #1 fitness app, and basically it's social first, and it's so cool because you can see your friends, how much time they trained, their statistics, this kind of stuff, and you get way more motivation out of the social feed. So that's really the vision we have for Focus 3. We want to give motivation to people because they will have fun doing challenges with their friend. comparing screen time on TikTok, this kind of stuff. So that's the so right now it might sound like the feed is shitty, but we're gonna iterate and make it better over time.
Yeah, definitely. I have a lot of praises in this in the comments. Almost 400 people watching this live, and a comment from Yo-Yo. If you're able to bring majority of those hundreds of thousand users on chain, then that might be the game changer for Starknet. Other
Yeah,
consumer project could see how the chain is able to handle the load and decide to build with a Starknet stack.
exactly.
Do you wanna comment on this, Gavin?
So, guys, I'm gonna share a lot of alpha in those calls because I'm pretty sure like not so many people take the time to come. So I want to reward you guys. So right now we're actually in discussion with Argent, Bravos, and all the major wallet providers, and that's exactly what we tell them is like by the end of the quarter we will have shipped our new wallet, and if at the current metrics, if we have we will basically have 20k 25k daily active wallet, and right now on Starknet you only have 5k active wallet every day. So if you do the computation, it would mean that Focus 3 will represent 80% of the activity on Starknet just with the current metrics, but we keep growing every day. So yeah, I don't want to have you FOMO, guys, but yeah, it's possible that when we ship our new wallet and we put more stuff on chain, yeah, we will be like a cornerstone of Starknet, and our goal is really to create this narrative around consumer. Also, Laurent, you're very humble, but you guys, you must know that the thing he's been doing on the growth on the TikTok side, it's really impressive, even for Web2 founders. So he's doing a lot of calls, like probably 5 calls a day for the past 3 weeks, because every mobile app founders is asking him like, hey, how do you do that? Asking a lot of questions. He's doing a lot of workshops with top mobile app founders to explain them how to grow. So what this means is we are in a unique position, if this works for Focus 3, to work with the foundation to bring all those talented founders to Starknet. So you, instead of having just Focus 3, you would have maybe 10 Focus 3, and Starknet would be like the most used chain, but not like fake transactions like on other chains, real transactions from real people. So yeah, I think it is really, really bullish, and I think we might see this year a consumer narrative on Starknet. But yeah, let's see.
Yeah, I mean, for sure, for sure. I'll be curious to know like what is the chain with the most active wallet? Must be Ethereum, I guess, or maybe Solana. Must be Solana, right?
There was a Dune dashboard. Let me check.
To kind of like gauge where we are.
Yeah.
Because I mean, yeah, I mean for sure. I think the best Web3 games, they had like maybe 200k daily active users. At least that's what they said they had. But yeah, I mean with our app, I could definitely see a world where we break that matrix for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, super interesting. Well, I mean, I'm bullish. I hope that the people watching are also super bullish. I don't know, but you brought a lot of people to this live when you started talking about this. So I don't know. We are
Really
past 400 people now.
nice.
Yeah. So to the one who just joined, I mean, I think we have like maybe a couple of minutes left. If you want to ask something, and for fuck's sake, don't ask when token again. We're just tired to answer that every time.
Yeah.
But like, if you have any other questions, please feel free to ask it in the chat, and we'll gladly answer. Yeah, that'll be great. Up. I had a lot of people today. I don't know what's happening. Maybe the bull run is back or something.
Yeah, I guess it's time to go up now.
It's time. It's time.
It's time finally.
Yeah, I think everyone is expecting it. No, okay. I don't see any question or more comments in the chat, so I think I'll leave it here. Gavin, what do you think? Do you have any last comment for us?
No. Yeah, this week I just want to report very transparently what we've been doing. This
Yeah.
week we've been very focused. So we learned last week that 80% of our users were high schoolers, but we optimized the app for college students with Nikita. So it's crazy that we got good metrics, whereas the app was not optimized at all for high schoolers. So this week we worked on fixing the onboarding for high schoolers and optimizing the app for them. And the second thing we've been doing is replacing the email signing with a mobile phone signing. And why we need that is because it's going to improve a lot the conversion rate in the onboarding. But not only, we're going to be able to build a feature called Contact Sync, and it's a needed feature for growth, for viral growth. In most apps that grow organically, you have that. And it's basically allowing we will let people know, like, hey, this friend is on Focus Tree, just challenge him, this kind of stuff, so we can create more fun features.
And maybe the reason why you usually have better completion when you add the phone logging instead of the mail, it's because usually, you know, when you put your email, you receive a code with like 6 numbers on your email, and most people, they cannot remember when they switch from the email to the app, right? So, you know, remember when it's like verification and then you get the 6 codes, and then people, they have to switch and they forget, and they cannot really copy paste, and it just creates friction for people. I mean, I'm pretty sure a lot of people watching, they are not building apps, so they may not realize, but apps is all about optimizing every screen to like a few percentage, so you have more people who move on to the next part of the app. And it's all about this, and it's very tricky. It's very data driven, but everything has to be thought of.
Yeah, just I'm gonna repeat what Nikita always says, is like you want to avoid at all costs that your users leave your app. So the problem with email sign-in is you need to leave Focus Tree to get to this code, and then they will at the you must realize, guys, we're talking to complete normies using TikTok. So they get a notification like a new video or whatever, and their attention span is really, really short. So most of them, they just don't forget that we're doing the onboarding of Focus Tree, and I mean, so
move on,
you want to avoid at all costs them to leave the app. And with phone login, you can pre-fill them. The code that you receive is gonna be pre-filled automatically by your phone, so they never leave your app. So that's why we want to do that. And then so after that, we will probably have a very, very well optimized onboarding. And the goal in the next week will be to really focus on the core UX. So most people come to basically block apps, and they want to whitelist some, like Spotify, while they study. And we realize like about like 20-30% of them that don't understand how to do that. And they're all asking how to do that, but it's already in the app. So we need to fix this UX problem. So yeah, 1 week we try to move the needle little by little until we get a great app and people recommend to their friends.
Yeah, exactly. Step by step. Okay, well, thanks a lot for taking the time, and thanks to the audience. We're getting close to 500 people joining the live. So yeah, I mean, thanks again for the support. We'll keep you updated. We'll do another MAA in 2 weeks to keep you updated on, well, the user base, the metrics, and also, you know, what's next. So yeah, super excited, and I cannot wait.
Yeah, I hope you guys are ready for the bull run. You picked your coins carefully. Yeah, let's go for the alt season.